guys thought it was going to be a joke. Some of you guys did think it was going to be a joke when I made the video talking about the 80-20 rule becoming the 90-10 rule, and these celebrities and these men with money, these men with status, these men that can actually afford to steal technically your women from you or your potential suitors from you. These men in these positions, such as celebrities that we're going to talk about in this video, like Blueface, what we're going to see and what's already been going on behind the scenes, this has just happened to be recorded. We're starting to see these celebrities having multiple women living with them, okay? Multiple as in this guy, Blueface, the rapper, and I'm going to show this video to you guys, and we're going to read this article because it's absolutely insane. He has bunk beds in his house, in his mansion, one of his houses, of multiple women living in each room. Now, there's debate as like, what's the whole point of this? What he's really doing with all these women, and if it's for a reality show or if it's not. He's also forcing these women to get tattoos that are matching his, okay? And if they don't get the tattoos that match his tattoos, he's sending them home, back out into the streets. I'm not making this up, guys. So I'm going to show you guys this article, and then I'm going to play the video. And I'm just going to give you guys my commentary at the end, because we're moving towards a time with the rise of inflation, just all this money printing. And, you know, a lot of people are out of a job. A lot of people are struggling financially, that these multimillionaires, these men that are able to afford multiple women like this and house multiple women, and women that are struggling, that need support and are willing to do anything, they're going to leave you 9-to-5 man, and go spend the night and multiple days and maybe live with another woman or multiple women in the houses of a celebrity, if that's what they need to do in order to make money, in order to have more attention put on them. Okay, this is what we're going to see moving forward. So you either get with the program and you understand that the times have changed and we're not going back, or you kind of live in denial, live in the past. But trust and believe, these celebrities have multiple women living in their houses, okay? Multiple regular average women that you might have went to high school with, you might have went to college with. They're now grown up. They didn't want to do anything with their lives. So what are they doing? They're piggybacking off of a rapper or someone with status, and they're going to live with that individual. And he's going to take care of them and profit off of their delusion and their chaos by making a reality show off of it. Hey, you can't knock that hustle. I can't knock the hustle, but I'm just saying, this is what we're moving towards. All right, it is already here. It is just now being recorded. This has been going on for the longest time now. So no further ado, let's read this article. The internet reacts to viral video of Blueface having multiple women get tattoos and sleep in bunk beds. And Blueface earlier today on Twitter was actually trending with R. Kelly, because when you'll watch this video, which I'll play for you guys, you will see some of the similarities in just the way he's behaving towards these women. And you know what? These women are choosing to stay in that situation. I know multiple women that have, you know, come from rough childhoods and rough backgrounds and a rough upbringing, that have decided to work hard, and, you know, they went to school, they actually made something of their lives, they got educated, and they didn't need to go to the extent that a lot of these women are claiming they have to do in order to get by, in order to get out of the gutter, okay? These women are looking for excuses. They're lazy, they're bums. Not all, but the ones that will do something like this, these are bums. A video of Blueface walking into a couple of rooms, some of which with bunk beds, and asking women about their preparation for getting tattoos, has recently been making rounds. Quote unquote, "You ready to get your tattoo today?" Blueface asked one of the women, who was barely awake while lying on a bottom bunk. A latter clip appears to show the Tatiana rapper giving these women the ultimatum of getting tatted or going home. Let's check out the video below. And this was uploaded by the Shade Room on Twitter. So let's check it out. All right, so this is the clip Blueface uploaded to his social media that's now gone viral. And you're going to just listen to what he says, listen and look at the women that he's housing, okay? Because he's housing multiple women in bunk beds once again. Let's check it out.
Tuesday. Everybody, ready to get tatted? Where you gonna get your?
Ooh, right on her neck like a dummy. Look at that. There were 4 bunk beds in just one of those rooms. That's just one room. All right, there's multiple rooms he goes into.
Huh? You getting your tattoo today? Or go home. Which one is it? Your tattoo? On the hand? Yeah. Ooh, that's gonna be it right there. Your hand kinda look like my hand. See? Ah, swim. Ready to get tatted, Kat?
What a mess. And there she goes getting her neck tattoo.
Damn. Damn.
So that video's been making rounds across the internet, but it goes to show you when a woman does not have a purpose of her own, a man looking to profit off of that and profit off of her will most likely come into that situation and take advantage of it. We see this all the time in lower income communities, and I've seen this personally growing up. But like I said, not all the women that I saw doing this growing up ended up, doing certain things like this. Some of them did, and others decided to, get educated, work for themselves, or cultivate some type of skill. They didn't have to resort to this level of degrading themselves that we see in this video. So I'll read the rest of this article and then I'll give you guys my closing thoughts. Last year, Blueface came forward with an explanation regarding his at-home reality show titled Blue Girls Club, with episodes being released on OnlyFans. The show borrows elements from Bad Girls Clubs, yikes, and features young couples participants dancing, cohabitating, getting in fights, and now getting tatted all under one roof. God, why would you want that in your household? I don't have relations with any of these women. The purpose of this show is to develop these women by exercising their temper, attitude, patience, and composure, he explained per the Shade Room. And I'm getting them to use my platform as a second chance to chase their dreams without selling themselves to get by. What? They're literally selling themselves to you. That's still selling themselves. They're getting tatted of tattoos that you tell them to get to match yours. And they're living in your house. If that's not selling yourself, I don't know what is. Correct me if I'm wrong. Am I just not in the right headspace about what selling yourself means? Did I miss the memo of what selling yourself is? It doesn't just have to do with selling your body. And they actually are selling their body, but I mean selling their V card. Or they're not V's, but they're not virgins, but I'm saying selling their P card. Okay, it has more to do than just selling their P card. They can sell their skin, they can sell their mind. They sold their mind to this man, quite frankly. That's what I'm saying. So, Blueface, obviously, I don't believe what he's saying. But we are all one family. They all have a past. I just want to change their future. Regardless of this explanation, Blueface has still become subject to public perception of these latest clips and the undeniably odd situation when his name started to trend on Twitter earlier today, and some drew comparisons to the currently incarcerated R. Kelly, who allegedly housed several women in his Georgia home and subjected them to certain types of interactions. We'll just put it that way to keep it friendly. Then below we see people on Twitter that always have a say about something coming and chiming in. But at the end of the day, just goes to prove that the 90-10 rule is actually going to eventually be the 95-5 rule very soon. Because while inflation's going up and while more Americans are becoming more and more dumb and not as educated and, less motivated, more overweight, there are the 1%ers that are making all the money. There are the 1%ers that are sponsoring these celebrities and men like this in this situation. And they're able to technically take as much women as they want because they can afford that. And women are always going to resort towards the winners. In a war, if you look at all the past wars, if you look at how societies were formed, women are always going to go with whoever is the winner and whoever is the dominant conqueror of a nation or a tribe. That's just how it is. That's what we're living in right now, and we're going to see more and more of this. It doesn't matter if these girls are embarrassed for the moment. They're willing to do anything and everything to get posted online, which I've shown multiple videos now on this channel, and they're willing to degrade themselves and look like, quite frankly, fools living in bunk beds in a man's house with other women that are going through issues just to try to get their life on track. And getting their life on track literally just means selling their body to the highest bidder. But they won't tell you these things. But I'm saying it for you. Women that are willing to do this, they're willing to, how do they get on the show in the first place? I can't even talk about it. But I'm just going to put it that way. You should know, if you know, what women are willing to do to get on these shows like this. They're not going to get off this show and start their own business without having to sell their bodies in order to do so. I'm just going to put it out like that. All right, so I'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you think about the situation? Do you agree or disagree with what I said about the 90-10 and how like the 10% of men that are out there that are able to do this, they're going to step up and they're going to start doing these things, and they've been doing it. It's just now being recorded, okay? More and more men are going to lose their women to these celebrities. And men that can afford these women are going to take these trashy women because these women are not of high value and, do as they may with them. But that's not of your concern. These women are obviously not wifey material. They're not long-term relationship material at all. So let them do as they may. And we're just going to sit back and, just laugh at the whole thing as it unfolds because it's just so ridiculous at this point. And they're going, I'm sure in the future, some of them are going to claim certain allegations, obviously, if they don't get to where they wanted to get by being on his show and by staying with him and doing whatever they had to do to get to higher levels within that show. But they put themselves in that situation. Doesn't make it right. It doesn't. But they put themselves in that situation. So that's all I got to say before I get off on a tangent again. Let me know your thoughts, though. What do you think about the situation?